We're good here, man. All right, guys. You know, this channel, now that I'm building it up to where I got it, I'm going to start getting creepy about things. I'm going to start telling you things y'all don't know about and you're not going to like. And I'm sure that the powers that be are not going to like what I'm going to start saying. If they ban me from YouTube, I'll go somewhere. We'll go to Twitter. All right. But I want to tell you all a story. I want to tell you all something that has happened to me in my life. Okay. This was about, I don't know, maybe 30 years ago, somewhere in there. I was up in Ohio and I went into this little place. It was called Chubby's. It might still be there. I don't know if it is or not. I haven't been in that region in a long time. But I used to frequent this place a lot. And so I went in there to buy some beer, you know. It was, the middle of the day, the only car in the parking lot was the girl that was running the register. Her car was there or whatever, but there was no other registers, no other people, So I went back to get my beer, and just before I got to the beer cooler, there was these three men, and I believed that they were angels because they were much bigger than most men. I mean, these men were huge. I mean, 7 feet at least. It was really creepy. I mean, even now you can see the hair standing up on my arm. Just trying to talk about it. And I haven't talked about this to too many people, but I'm just gonna start talking about it, man. I believe that they were angels. I believe that that's what they were. They were angels, and they were there specifically to talk to me. So as I'm walking past the aisle, they're all standing there. There was 3 of them. 2 of them were like behind they were set up kind of like bowling pins, But when men talk to each other, they all face each other, and what I'm going to call creatures, they weren't doing that. The 2 of them behind the one that actually spoke to me, they were all facing in my direction, looking directly at me, And the one that was in the front, he warned me about how I would regret not seeing my children grow up. And of course, the time, I hadn't even met my ex-wife at that point, I mean, I didn't even know her, I had never met her. So it really didn't make any sense at the time. But they warned me about what was going to happen, and it didn't. And I don't think that the angels, and I think that's what they were. They were angels, And they warned me what was coming, and not that I could change what was going to happen, but they were preparing me for it when it did. And it did. Because that's my only real regret in my life is my kids. That's my only real regret. The rest of it's been, pretty cool. Even now, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm sure of that. But they warned me about it. I can kind of harm it because, like I said, this was like 30 years ago, and I'm pretty sure I asked the one that was talking to me. I'm like, well, Well, why doesn't God do something about the world right now? Why doesn't he do something to fix it? And this creature told me God already has done that. I'm like, how? I mean, what? Wars, famine, what? How do you, and that thing, it told me God gave you each other. This is why I always say, love the one you're with. God bless you guys. Good luck. We need it.